Hello, welcome to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn,
I'm Summer.
and today we're going to be doing Pounders Season 8, Episode 7,
Yes,
Bride-Diva.
yes, Bride-Diva. Amy gets some unexpected news from the eye doctor. The family heads to New Orleans, and Amy is left speechless when they spring a surprise on her. Andrea tries to find a solution for Tammy's unraveling mental state.
Yeah,
I have
I
a
think this is
solution, but
yeah, break up with her.
break up.
Stop teasing us, please. Just
Yes.
break up with her. But I
Sorry,
also
that was-
hate the title of this one. I don't
Yeah.
agree with it.
Bride, like she didn't really act diva-y until the last 2 seconds.
And I don't even think we'll talk about it when we get to it, I guess. But this is to me just a false cliffhanger because
Yeah.
I think Lily is there. And that's the
I
surprise.
do too. I think that's the surprise, and they're just trying to make it like you want to. I mean, that's why I think it was like Lily's there. Clearly,
Lily's clearly there because the way Chris and Brittany and Missy were all looking at each other, they weren't like upset or as offended as you would have been if you actually planned something for your sister and she started saying no. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
I don't know, and we'll get into it when it's time. But also, I don't understand why she was so upset because it's like, yeah, this could be your bachelor party just with your family. Yeah, be like, okay, I'm doing something lame with my sisters, and then I'm going to do something cool with my friends.
Yeah, I didn't get
who doesn't want two parties. Yeah,
the argument, but that's like the complete end of the episode. So
yeah, but anyway,
you said you had mullet time.
Yes. I just want to mention for mullet time, if you haven't checked the new post that Amy put out about Lily was crazy. It was if you haven't found it yet, it was super long about how Lily is ride or die. She is not clout chasing. She is here for the long haul. And it was really well written. And I was like, you know what? I did not like Lily. Yeah, probably. You're probably 1,000% right. The girl loves some AI pictures. But her new AI picture is a lot better. Like she fixed some of the hand problems. But I just was like, okay, I don't know who's talking smack about Lily, but I talked smack about Lily to begin with because I was worried about random people popping up in your life. But I have been a Lily fan since we actually met her.
Yeah, I feel like if Lily were a clout chaser, wouldn't we see her way more?
Yeah, and she doesn't seem like she's like, oh, here, camera. And the pictures that she posted with her and Lily, I mean, Lily looks amazing, but it's not a great picture of Amy.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, I don't.
Okay. So
I don't know why people don't like
it is.
Lily. So I'm kind of curious what you guys think because I personally, I don't know. I might be stupid, but I like her.
Yeah, I think
she's
great
good for Amy.
I do too. And I thought the post was really sweet. And like I said, it was just so well written. I was like, I don't think you wrote that.
No way. ChatGPT, 100%.
Like, I don't know if
the girl is obsessed with AI.
She really is. And then the only thing is, Chaz, hey, we got a comment.
Yeah,
right?
We got a couple of comments. And then Ellen left a good comment. And she was talking about basically, to surmise, because I don't have it pulled up right now, that Tammy needs to focus on her mental health, which I 100% agree with. And that I thought it was a really good point because she said that Tammy probably thought that getting these surgeries would change things, and then it didn't.
Yeah.
So, and now the anger is coming back out, which makes sense.
Which is a very valid point. And we kind of see a little bit of that this episode, which is so funny because she wrote the comment and then this episode's like, oh yeah, no, seeing that now.
Yeah, confirmed.
But for sure she needs therapy. Like she's needed therapy since like season 1.
Yeah, it's really sad because we make fun of these girls sometimes, but like
I do.
I feel like their childhood was probably horrific, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a good time at all.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, and not just because Darlene was there. I just do not like. I mean, because if you even like
later on when Amy talks about her, disease.
Yeah.
Like think about the conditions they must have been living in for the option to put your cat litter boxes under your bed.
Yeah, that's a level that's like, what?
Yeah, it's sad. Honestly, it makes me very sad.
Yeah, when we get to it, I have a lot of comments because that does not sound like something a rational, put together
I
human
mean,
being would do.
I guess at that point she had 4 children and she was pregnant with a 5th. So I guess she had no
But
other option.
there was
But
nowhere else. I'm sorry, we'll get there, but there was no other place with that litter box. I find that hard to believe. At that point, you just have inside outside cats or the
just no
living
cats.
room.
Yeah.
I mean, and I
Yeah.
have to have a cat box in the kitchen because those are the only. I have 4 cats, so it's just we have one in the kitchen,
Yeah.
one in the bathroom. It's not ideal, but it wouldn't ever be under my bed.
Yeah. No. I can't imagine that. But and then the only other thing we have for mullet time is if you care, Kyle and I have a podcast called Chain Link
Oh, yeah.
Theater. Tomorrow we're releasing a new episode where we're talking about Soylent Green this week, and it was a good movie and it's a fun podcast. So if you want to
Yeah.
hear me bitch about movies instead, head over there.
Mhm. I'm a little behind. I'm like 10 minutes away from finishing Sister Act.
Sister Act. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hated that
Well, the
movie.
Sister Act
I thought I would
podcast.
love it. But
We loved that movie growing up, and it really makes me
I
want to watch it
know.
again and see if you're right.
I will tell you that the songs are still a bop, but the
I love
plot
the soundtrack.
has a lot of holes.
Well, yeah, but like most things do in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because
I
listening
mean,
to y'all talk about it, like spoilers, it is like, yeah, it doesn't make sense why you would want a nationally recognized choir while you're on the
yeah,
run
it
for
makes
murder.
no sense.
So
Jacob
getting
said
off
that
subject, but
the
it's
best
great.
you just need to, like Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act, forget that she's about to be murdered, and then it's
Yeah.
great. So
It's a great movie. You just turn your brain off. You just turn your brain
yeah,
off. But yeah, it's a great podcast. It's called Chain Link Theater. Like I said,
yeah,
I'm
and we are
way
having a
behind.
lot of
I'm
fun.
terrible. But
Well,
yeah.
yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot to listen to. But anyway, so
I think that's the end of
anything
mullet
else for
time.
mullet?
Oh,
Okay.
and JJ said something. So hi, JJ.
Hi, JJ. He's our like number 1 listener.
Yeah.
He's like the first person who gave any feedback. So that's exciting.
Yeah. So just shouting people out.
Yeah. All right. So getting into the episode, we start with Chris sitting down for like a talking head. And he is asked if he's spoken to Tammy since her quote unquote birthday party. And he says that like 3 or 4 days later, Tammy blew up on him, which where's the footage, please?
Yeah.
And said that she didn't feel safe around them. And he calls that a crock of shit. And then he says that Tammy started bringing up Brittany. And he says that she started talking completely ridiculous. And then he calls whatever she said an accusation.
Yep.
And then he says that he would never believe Brittany to step out of character, which I agree with. Like, I don't know.
I
don't think she did it.
I can see either one here because honestly, I feel like the person who loves you the most in the world should always think the best of you. So I think I could see Brittany being. We've talked about it. We have an aunt who, had one finger bitten off in a bar fight, but then found religion and super religious. I could see Brittany not being afraid to shank somebody. She has got some looks, but I don't think she did it.
I don't think she did it either because Tammy is saying that Brittany tried to throw her down some stairs. At the time that Tammy was living with Chris and Brittany, why would Brittany want you more useless or you there longer? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole she shoved me but pushed me but moved me.
But also just got in front of me and walked down the stairs first. So
which means you could have fallen on her and squished her.
Yeah, it's not on camera. There was a camera crew with them in London. Isn't it convenient that there's no footage of this incident and we've never heard of it until now when she needs a new villain in her story?
Yeah, see, I think what she's doing, and this is just me, I think she's copying Amy's mentality because Amy is always like, I need to be surrounded by love. I don't want to be abused. Like, and I'm not saying that Amy doesn't need to be loved and supported, but I think Tammy's realized that, oh, I could try this now. So now I'm going to try victim status and be like, well, Brittany's mean to me.
The same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. She's just copying a page from Amy's book. But I am disappointed that Chris seemed to handle it so freaking well. Because
Yeah.
I
I
want to see
mean,
Chris confront her. Because do you think he told Brittany this? Because I couldn't tell based on how Brittany was acting when they go later on to talk to Amy and even on the trip if he ever told her that, oh, well, yeah, Tammy said you whooped up on her. Because
I
would you tell
assume
your
she
spouse?
knows. I don't know because it's one of those things you have to balance. Like, it hurts you, but is
Yeah.
it going to hurt your spouse more to hear about it? But Brittany is going to
Yeah,
hear about it because it's on TV.
she is.
So
But
he probably told her, but I also feel like in this episode, I feel like they were trying to give Brittany a villain edit, and I didn't appreciate this like obvious attempt at manipulation because they literally
yeah.
just kept catching her when she wasn't paying attention, and they kept like being like dun dun dun, and it's just like
No,
she's
because
just literally sitting there.
I don't think Brittany. I mean, no one's perfect. No one's perfect. But I don't think Brittany is as bad as they were trying to make her out to be like, oh, well, she
No,
abused Tammy. It's like, no, she didn't.
no, she
No,
didn't.
no, she didn't. That's a lie. And if it is
I
true,
could see
then
Brittany fighting back if Tammy tried something,
oh,
but
I
that's
think
it.
I think 100% if something happens to Chris and Tammy shows up at the house to try to get her brother's stuff, I think Brittany would push her down the stairs. I think that will be the end of her relationship with Tammy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you
because
haven't
it is,
gotten to it yet, but there is a part when Chris moves Tammy into the house next door where Tammy says that, like, she's basically hollering for Chris to come over to her house. And then she's like, the second Chris comes to give me attention, then Brittany needs him. And Brittany tries to get him to go back home, basically implying that Brittany is jealous of Chris's relationship with Tammy. No, that's his
no,
wife. That's weird.
yeah,
He's not jealous. She's probably more concerned with the husband she gets back after you manipulate him all afternoon.
yeah. Or if it's just one of those, like he tells her, hey, I'm going to go over there, set a timer and
Yeah,
come and
please
get
get
me.
me. Yeah,
And she's like,
that's a
yep,
good point.
5 minutes. I will come over and be like, hey, I need this picture frame hung up
Right now.
tomorrow. Like right now.
Right
We got to go. We
now.
got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
ripped.
that's a good point. He could definitely be like, you have to save me because I'm not staying
Yeah.
over there.
Because what does she care
But
if Tammy hates her? She's going to be like, whatever. I don't like her. She's not my
yeah, no,
sister.
because
She's your
Chris will
sister.
always take Brittany's side first, which is how it's supposed to be. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It just is.
I really hope this conflict extends to Chris finally confronting Tammy because Tammy was not with the family at all this episode.
I know. I kind of like this episode to me was more on the like tame side, obviously. Like there's a couple moments, but it's crazy how more at peace the siblings were with Tammy gone,
No,
not
right? It
involved.
is. I feel like Andrea's life, and I know, guys, we're going to get to it, but Andrea's life seems like it's spiraling out of control.
Poor
And the
Andrea.
siblings are all getting like, oh, yeah, no, this and this and this and this. And we're going to go to New Orleans. And, Brittany broke a fridge. And like, they're all having a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah, they are. But Chris does say that this is clearly a red flag on Tammy's mental state. And I agree with that
Yeah.
because this is basically, in my opinion, going nuclear because I do not expect Chris to handle this well if she keeps pushing it at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think if this was a one and done, he seems like he's a forgiving enough person to be like, okay, you were just out of your mind, and I'll get over it. But
Yeah.
I think if this continues, this is not going to go well.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm kind of excited. And then our listeners in Kentucky, why are they doing you guys so dirty with their B-roll of your state? Because
Yes.
literally we get like a B-roll of just knives stabbed into a tire. What the hell is this?
Wasn't there also like painted like hay bales and stuff like that?
Yeah,
I think that was in one. Yeah.
And then one time we had the like Cabbage Patch shoved into a fence.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, what are they doing to y'all? This is insane.
Yeah. It's like, how do we find the worst parts of Kentucky to show?
Yeah, like why are they not showing anything pretty? Because I guarantee you Kentucky's beautiful.
like,
But
they've gotta have, like, a pretty diner or, like, the park they keep
fields.
going to. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no.
Like, okay. All right.
It's like, "We're gonna zoom in on this rubber in the middle of the street that's used." It's like,
Literally.
"Thanks.
Like, here's a dead
Thanks."
possum. You wanna
Yeah.
look at it?
It's
Okay.
like, "Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank
But
you."
our next scene is Amy and Brian sitting outside, and Brittany and Chris come over to visit. And I was more curious what Brittany had in that massive gift bag because we didn't get to see, and that bummed me out a little bit.
Yeah.
But Chris is trying to get like a head count for the trip to New Orleans, and then Chris, which I did appreciate, says like, "Well, you left early, and we 100% understood why." And he's like not upset at all that Amy dipped. So I
Yeah.
liked that. For once, they're
But
kind of,
I
I
don't
don't know,
think
being
that's
nicer to
true, though.
Amy.
I really don't
Why?
think that he's I don't think he was okay on the day she left. I think she's
Mm.
okay now because now Tammy's being a witch to him. So he's
He
like,
didn't say
"Oh, no.
anything when she walked out.
No."
But then again, he probably didn't have time because then Tammy walked out. Because
Yeah.
literally, Amy left. And then he was like, okay, well, let's go bowling. And then Tammy was like, well, now I'm going to be the center of attention and I'm going to leave.
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
don't think he was okay with her leaving day of.
I don't agree. I think it was fine. She had 2 little boys that she was chasing around, and he knows that she has problems with Tammy, and he probably would rather her leave and remove herself from the situation than get into a screaming fight with Tammy over ices. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but that would have been so much more entertaining.
Well, yeah, for us, but not on his heart. My God.
That's
I
true.
hope he's
But
on blood pressure medicine.
I do love him telling her, like, "You left early," which we understand, which at least if nothing else was him showing Amy that, like, "Hey, I understand. I love you. No one's upset with you." Which, when she met with Misty when him and Misty met with her a couple episodes ago, he was very like, "We love you. We support you." He does seem to be handling this a lot more gently.
Yes, which is nice because I think he's finally realized what Amy needs maybe, and
Yeah.
that she needs kid gloves, like she needs a
Yeah.
softer approach right now. So I do appreciate that. Um, Amy says that she is not getting in an RV with Tammy, period. She says that sounds like hell on wheels. And then Chris is like, oh, Tammy isn't going because she says she feels unsafe around us. And Amy says, bitch, you make it unsafe to be around you, which
Yep.
I agree with. But
I didn't pay attention. He didn't say she feels safe being around us. He didn't say because she's accusing Brittany, did he? He just said,
no, because there's a line where Amy says something implying that she meant her, Amy.
yeah.
So, because she says something about like, all I did was tell her that I'm not going to be around her or something like that. So he didn't say it's because of Brittany.
See, that makes me wonder if he has told Brittany.
I think he has told Brittany, but maybe he's keeping this closer to the chest because
Yeah.
he doesn't want, I don't know. This might be a situation where I don't know if, I mean, it's on TV, so everyone knows now, but maybe Brittany was still processing this and he didn't want to like
Maybe.
expose it to all of his siblings and have all of
Yeah.
their opinions added on to this.
I would hate for Brittany's feelings to be hurt by it because I don't know Brittany. She may be a sensitive person who's like, what is your sister talking about? Like,
Yeah,
like that could really hurt her feelings. And Chris is like, oh, okay, yeah, well, then we're definitely not going to bring that up.
I definitely think though that we're right that Brittany seems like a born again Christian who probably had a crazy, like in her 20s. Like she was crazy from a teen to like 30,
Yep.
So I could see her wanting to cut a bitch. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I 1,000% like not as bad, but like Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction, like level.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I had to get a shot of epinephrine in the heart for too much crack.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, I may have murdered people, but I repented, and because I don't know, she just gives me that vibe, and
Me
even
too.
if I'm 100% wrong, it doesn't matter. Like, I love her now, but she just gives me that vibe that she's like, I could still bury you with the other bodies from my 20s.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get as well. I mean,
Yeah.
does anyone know Brittany? Leave
Yeah.
a comment if you know her
Is
from when
Brittany
she was
really
younger.
this? Like, does anyone have like a
Yeah.
best friend story? Like, oh yeah, no, she cray. It's like, yeah,
She's
that checks out.
crazy. But and then like this is when we get our first like dun 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 villain cut of Brittany, because they just keep showing her in moments where she's not smiling
Yeah,
and
she's
acting
just
like that
sitting.
has anything to do with her character, which it doesn't.
Yeah. No, because she's just sitting there listening to her husband and his sister talk.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird the way they kept cutting to her. I was like, what is she doing? Is there a
Yeah,
bee?
they're literally cutting to her like, when you pull up your phone and you accidentally pull up your front-facing camera
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh god." Those are the angles I feel like they're showing her. Like, in moments when she
Yeah.
doesn't think she's being recorded
Yeah.
and you're cutting it together like, "Look what a psycho she is." And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know these
Yeah.
people, but I feel like they're trying to manipulate me into hating her, and I'm sorry, you already have a master villain on this show. Stop trying to
Yes.
give me another
I
one.
don't, yeah, because it feels like, I don't think Brittany even has RBF, but they're just trying to find moments where she just zones out there. Oh, there she is. Look at her. She
I
does
will
not
say
care at
that
all.
since her surgery, it seems like she's, I don't know, maybe nauseous a lot more or struggling with maybe some side effects because
She
she
gave up her
always looks a little
sodies.
uncomfortable.
She gave up her sodies.
She
I'm
did.
telling you.
Well, there's that part in the RV where they go over a bump and she looks like she's in pain when they hit the bump.
Yeah.
So I wonder,
don't
like,
know.
what's going on?
I don't understand. I mean, we're going to get to it, but I do not. I think the idea of an RV sounds great, but not if I was going to celebrate Carl with my entire family in an RV.
I think it would be. Poor Carl. He would hate that. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he would. And I don't know if Brittany's that kind of person. He's like, we're going on a vacation with your whole family for 12
Like, I feel like
hours.
we could do an RV for you, me, Jacob, and Mom, and Kyle. And that's it.
Everyone else is going to take their own separate cars. They're not even going to ride together.
They're not going to ride with us. Like,
No.
Dad wouldn't even want to be there. Like, Carl wouldn't want to be there.
I can't see Carl, Catherine, and I just forgot Dad. I don't know where I was. I just
forgot Dad.
I forgot Dad. I can't see those three being like, well, we'll take our own car trip and meet y'all there. No, all three of them would want their own car.
Dad wouldn't go. Carl wouldn't go. Or he would drive himself and he would be 100% on his own time. Because that's kind of what he does when we go on family trips. He just does whatever he wants.
He disappears all the time. I'm like, where is he at? And they're
constantly.
Like, he left.
He's at, he'll literally just, because he loves going to gas stations and grocery stores. So he'll just jet.
Yeah.
And then I don't think Jacob's wife would want to come at all.
Yeah.
So,
anyway. I don't know. I just don't think this would be something that'd be like, yeah, family. But to be fair, Chris does say that it was originally just supposed to be his siblings and Brittany.
Yes. Yeah. So, which sounds like more fun, honestly, if everyone wasn't fighting. But then Amy's like, oh, well, because Amanda's not going for her health. So
which
that's
makes
fine.
Sense. Yeah.
And then Amy's like, okay, so since they're not going, then Brian can come. And then Chris is all like, well, originally I just wanted it to be my siblings, but I'll get to know Brian a little bit before they get married.
Which I will say is a big assumption for someone who's not paying to start inviting people, because that's what happened at my bachelorette party or my bachelorette trip.
I don't think Chris is paying either.
I don't either, but I'm just saying it in reality. This is his trip. He's planning for his wife. So to invite even a fiance is a big, that changes dynamics. So I did not like her. Well, that means Brian can go. I am grateful that Chris was just like, yeah, I guess. Because it will give him a chance to get to know Brian. And it was a big deal for him to be like, sure.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Honestly,
because this is supposedly a trip for Brittany, and I don't know why. I don't know why his siblings are invited, and it's because it's for the show. Either. That's all.
I don't either. I don't get it.
No,
I just don't. Because
it seems like if I was celebrating me or Kyle, we would just go on our trip, and no one else would go.
I'd be like, we're going to go do this. But to be fair, I also think it does. Even in Chris's head, it must kind of make sense for Brian to go, because you got to think Misty, Chris, and Brittany probably those are all the same age group. Probably a closer knit group, and then to have Amy thrown in the middle is kind of like, okay.
Isn't Brittany younger than the girls?
I don't know if she's younger, but she's
about their age. So
she seems like she's an older soul. I'm going to say that. I think that's the nicest way to put it.
That's because her 20s were nuts.
Yeah, she grew a lot.
She aged a lot in her 20s. She had a lot of
Yeah.
lifetimes.
Yeah. But I think it makes sense for their little sister to need somebody to entertain them. But I did not. I'm gonna take a point off for Amy because I did not like the whole. Well, that means Brian can go. It's like, shouldn't you have just been like, okay, well, do we have anybody else who maybe would want to go? You know, y'all can't see me, but you know, like the head nod, like invite. Brian.
This is all for the show, and Chris isn't paying for the shit either. So of course TLC wants more people who are. I'm surprised Andrea wasn't invited, but like
that's
they
true.
want
That
more people from the show to cause drama. So that's why.
Because my whole thing is like I get inviting Brian because he can take like Tammy's spot or Amanda's spot, and that's fine. But what would have happened if she was like, okay, well, since Amanda and Tammy aren't going, I'm gonna take Glenn and Gage, and it would be like that changes everything. Like now we all have to babysit and deal with little boys. So I'm just kind of like I don't enjoy
done that because weren't they staying on Bourbon Street? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like they were staying on Bourbon. They look like they were on Bourbon Street, but yeah, I just don't like the whole. Oh, well, that means this person can go because it ruined my bachelorette weekend. It triggers me hard. People don't ever if I offer to take one of y'all on a trip, do not ever invite somebody else. I will lose it.
There were too many people invited to begin with, honestly.
Yes.
So,
which is probably how they got TLC to pay for it. So,
which is why you're still pissed about it, and it's been 20 years.
I'm still so angry. I love my family, and the family that went with us. It was fine, but it was fine. It was a thing, and I did it. And I have regrets because I really should have stuck by and not let all these people go. But I should have just started canceling people's reservations.
And prescriptions, I guess.
And prescriptions. Just cancel everything. I don't care. No, this triggered me, but I'm glad that Chris decided that it's a good idea for him to meet Brian. And to his credit, when we get to it, Brian does not look like he's talking to anybody on this trip. It's a very quiet RV trip.
He has... my vibe is that he has massive amounts of social anxiety.
Yeah.
Possibly like some autism, which I'm saying that as a person with autism, but like I get where he's coming from because he gets very jittery when he's with more people than just Amy.
Yeah.
So
he starts getting very much, I don't want to say weirder because that's not right. He just gets nervous. Amy's his person.
Well, like you've never seen me do this, but like, I guess you have in certain situations, but like when we're with Kyle's family, I tend to always look at Kyle and like after every sentence, even though I don't like need reassurance or anything, but he's my person and these people aren't. So I constantly like am talking to him, even if I'm talking to multiple people. So I get where Brian's coming from. Amy is his comfort. She's his only connection to these people, and they make him nervous. It looks like
they would make me nervous, and I've watched them for at least 7 episodes now, and I'm like, ugh.
You know, after seeing Amy interact with people at her art show, I don't think she would make me nervous. She seems she's pretty authentic.
She reminds me of some of our cousins.
Yeah. TMI.
Yeah,
like
is that
too
TMI?
Much info.
Just like thanks for that.
Thank you for that. I did not need to know that.
That's a lot.
What are you talking about? But anyway,
I do drop. I have no filters.
Yes. So then Misty takes Amy to the optometrist, and then we get our first graphic t-shirts of the episode. And Amy's t-shirt says, "I identify as a problem." Cool, I guess. And then Misty says, and I couldn't read the bottom, so I filled it in. Kyle Googled it for me. It says, "If I'm the problem," and then this is where I'm like creating it, "then you might be the reason," is what I think it said.
That makes sense. So they're almost wearing couple shirts. I identify as a problem.
These shirts are fugly. Why are we constantly wearing these ugly shirts?
I don't know why we always have shirts that are like, "I'm a terrible human being." And I will treat you like garbage.
They're not even cute. I'm sorry. Like these are shirts that like a 14-year-old boy wears. Yeah. Why are you guys? They have to have a company. Has anyone found it? There has to be a business.
There has to be.
Because I do not understand why you guys all own so many butt ugly shirts.
I'm starting to really think it must be a company because I've never seen some of these shirts. Unless they're doing like some Shein and Temu stuff. And I haven't looked, but
they're too ugly to spend money on. I don't understand. These are the ugliest shirts. I hate them.
I wonder if they're even shirts. I mean, because my thing is that I understand, like, for the graphics, like, you can't have, like, a Metallica shirt. You know? Like, I get it.
But you can wear just a plain t-shirt.
Yeah, just wear plain or stripes or polka dots or florals or
nothing.
Anything.
Just show us your boobs. I don't care.
No.
Anything would be better than this.
I don't want to see that from anybody.
Anything would be better than these ugly shirts.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm tired of it.
It's kind of, wait till we get to the couple shirt that Andrea and Tammy are wearing later.
Okay, so
she's triggered.
Amy confirms what I said in a previous episode.
Yes, way to go for you. Audie, you get a point. I was so excited. But you said literally, I
looked it up. But like Amy has toxo and histoplasmosis, which basically creates scar tissues in her eyes and can lead to complete blindness. So I got another definition for anyone who hasn't listened to an older episode. So they are both distinct infections. One is parasitic and one is fungal. And they can both cause serious, often opportunistic illnesses in immunocompromised individuals. Toxoplasmosis is often transmitted via undercooked meat or cat feces, while histoplasmosis is contracted by breathing in spores from droppings.
So don't sleep with your cat box under your bed.
Yes. If anyone is listening and has a cat box under their bed,
don't do that.
Find a new place.
Especially if you're pregnant or just if you want people to like you in the morning. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's a lot because I would bet money it wasn't. Okay, here we go on cat talk again. My cats stand up. I don't have a bed that's tall enough for my kids to get in it, scratch around, and do their business. Like, you know what I mean? With a box, because you would have to go under the bed, in the box. Even with a box spring, I just don't think there's enough headspace. So I'm going to bet money. This was just them pooping everywhere.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I bet there is no
cat box. No, I'm assuming it was just one of those like, oh, they just use the bathroom and I pick it up when I see it. It's like,
I bet she didn't.
That was my first thought too. So I'm glad you thought the same because I was like, I don't know if I'm being a witch, but that's what I thought.
But then we find out that Amy has basically been told her entire life that she will be blind by the time she's 35. And she says, which, my God, this would be horrifying. I agree with her that one day she might wake up and no longer be able to see her kids.
Yeah, or do her art or anything. That would be traumatic. That's a scary thing to live with over your head.
Yeah. And then she says she hasn't had her eyes checked since she was 13. Yeah. Which I'm kind of surprised that she's never gone back, but I'm also not surprised, if I'm honest.
No, because I hate going to the gynecologist, TMI, because it's just not not fun. So maybe this is for her.
Have you made an appointment yet?
No.
I have an appointment in March. Why have you not made one?
Well, you said you were going to make one for me, and then you never did.
It's not my responsibility. You're a grown
Well, there's your answer. There's your answer. No, I need to make
it online. You don't even have to call.
I know. I need to go and get all that checked out. I'll be 45 in March. I really need to go get that checked out. Oh my God,
you will be. Holy shite.
So old. But but maybe that's why Amy doesn't want to go because she's like, I might have trauma. I don't want to go.
I mean, that's valid because I feel like, not to get like too personal or anything, but we've had a lot of like recent deaths in our family, and it's kind of caused a lot of anxiety for me to not want to go to the doctor. Because it's kind of like there was like a 6-month pyramid there where I was just like, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know if something's wrong with me.
Yeah, it's too many hearts and just cancer. Yeah, it's a lot.
Awful.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things like at some point, like Audie has anxiety and wants to go to the doctor. And I'm just like, Madam, I don't know.
Yeah, because
Maybe
I
I'll
know
just
that
drop dead.
putting it off is going to make it worse. Like,
yeah, for
before I
sure.
went and got my first mammogram ever, I was convinced I had breast cancer. Like, which makes me sound like a hypochondriac, but it's because everyone's just sick around us right now.
Yeah,
So
everyone's having
I was
issues.
convinced that something was wrong. And then the relief I felt when nothing was wrong was amazing.
Yeah.
So,
no,
anyway.
I'll make an appointment. I promise I will make an appointment, but I think I promised that in November.
Yeah, you're not gonna, but that's fine. That's your business.
But maybe that's why she's not doing it. She's just like, I don't really want to go hear more bad news.
Probably. I think that is it. And then she says that she went to a blind school for a week and learned Braille and how to cook, and that she can now still only make gravy blindfolded.
I have a correction here because she told the doctor that, well, yeah, I went to a blind school and everything, which to me makes it sound like she went to a blind school. And then in her talking head, she's like, it was a week. It's like, that's like me saying, oh no, I grew up at the beach because we went on vacation. Yeah, that is not what that was. I was like, girl, no, 1 week. And she's like, I learned Braille. It's like, in a week? Isn't Braille like learning a whole language?
Yeah, like, it is.
I don't know. I mean, and someone who knows Braille can probably correct me on this, but that seems like that would take more than a week.
Yeah, you think. I feel like you could probably get the basics, but I don't think you can. I mean, she might be a genius, but I can't imagine becoming fluent in Braille in a week. But I agree with you. It's like basically saying that you lived outside because you went to summer camp every year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we never had a roof over our head in the summer. It's like, because you camped.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that kind of drove me crazy. She's like, no, I went to a blind school for a week. It's like,
you basically went to a blind summer camp.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which is not the same as I went to a blind school.
That seems like
I visited, I took some classes to make sure I could function.
I mean, it's awesome that she got to go. I wonder if she got like, and I'm not saying that they had no money when they were kids. That's my assumption. So I wonder if it was like a sponsorship thing that got her to go.
Maybe.
So
maybe it was more just like,
I think it's cool that she got to go at all.
But
honestly.
I did think it was just like, I can't make gravy unless I'm blindfolded. It's like, all right.
I can't make gravy at all. So
same.
There you go. But then she's reading, they're doing her good eye. And one of the things she says is, O as an elephant.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Did she mean Oliphant? Like Timothy Oliphant?
I don't know, because I was like, is that a hit or a miss? Because I want to see the chart. Is it an O or an E? Did she say O as an elephant because it was really an E and she knew it was an E? Or was it an O and she really thinks elephant starts with an O?
You know what? I'm canoning this. She meant Timothy Oliphant.
That's what she said. He is great. He is great.
O as an Oliphant.
O as an Oliphant.
So
because I was like, and I love Missy, like, what the hell?
Like her and the doctor were just like, the fuck? What?
No, because I feel like at that point, I mean, it could have been worse because, they have them for little kids that don't have letters. It's like there's a flower, a frog, a house, and a cloud. So at least he was like, hey, I'm just gonna switch this out real quick and we're gonna try something else.
It was the only letter that she got wrong.
But that's a big one. There's not even an O in elephant.
This is why I think she meant Oliphant. Because, like, when she was wedding dress shopping, she meant Melissa McCarthy. And they were all like, oh, the Beatles' wife, who does not exist.
Yeah.
So she knew who she was talking about. And so I see you,
she
Amy.
meant O as an elephant? It's like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's hot. Why not?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll canon that. I'm okay with that. But I was like, I just want to know, is it an O or an E on the chart? Because I just want to know.
Yeah, they didn't show us the chart, did they?
No, and that kind of drives me crazy because I'm like, which one is she wrong about? Is she right about it being an E, but she said O, or?
Yeah.
To me, an E and
her.
An E
they're
and
very
O
different.
Oh, I was about to say they look so similar on the eye chart thing. I've missed the E's
Is
and
it a
O's
capital
before.
E?
Well, if it's a lowercase e, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
Capital,
that
yeah,
would be hard to tell.
but a
Well,
lowercase
even
e and an O.
capital, if your eyes were super, I can't talk. If your eyes were like super blurry, I could seeing an E as an O.
Yeah.
Like just adding a line.
I mean, to
So
be fair, we have terrible eyesight in this
we have
family.
terrible eyesight. Facts.
That's what contacts are
Facts.
for.
Yeah, so I can see. But her good eye is not that bad, he says.
No.
And then she says that her left eye is just a black dot and she can only see like peripheral vision.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
So that's the one we have issues with.
And then this is something that I thought was really sweet, and I'm glad she thought to ask this, but she asks if, like, what do you see if you can see with both of your eyes? Do you see double, or how does it work?
Yes.
And then she says that she couldn't have asked her siblings this because they would have made fun of her, which I don't understand why you would make fun of her, because she's literally never had two working eyes. So this is a valid question.
Yeah, I thought this was a really sweet moment to be like, hey.
I did too.
I mean, because don't get me wrong, I think TLC played it up like she's stupid. Like, oh my God, she's so
they
stupid.
do that a
It's
lot.
Like, but how would she know that?
She wouldn't.
Like,
yeah, there's no way to know that. She's never seen like that.
Like, and to bring it back to Marvel randomly, but like when I watched Hawkeye again recently. I love that show. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But there's a scene when Echo, who is deaf, asks her dad, what sound does the sky make?
Yeah.
Because how would she know that if she can't hear? And it was one of those, like, this is a very sweet moment with Amy. Like, what do y'all see? Because I've never done it. And I don't know. I didn't like the fact, to me, they played it off kind of like, who is she so stupid? It's like, no.
It's a valid question.
This is a valid question for her.
It is. I thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
And then the doctor reports, which this is amazing. He reports that he doesn't expect her scars to get any worse at this point, and he doesn't see her losing her sight,
which is such great news.
Which is great news. And then he says, we could give you glasses to help you with nighttime driving. And then she's like, I was always told that I would never be able to drive. And then he says, you can drive with only one eye, which I did look up the law in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And it is correct. You don't need two working eyes as long as your working eye is 20/40 with or without corrective lenses. You don't need.
See, this just goes to show you to always be careful what you tell people, because there is no telling who told this poor little girl, you'll never drive. And she just has never done it.
Well, it just kind of reminds me of like your dyslexia diagnosis, how mom and dad just kind of didn't tell you about it mostly
for years.
Yeah, but it worked out because Amy grew up with all of these restrictions, being told what you'll never be able to do, what you'll never be able to achieve. Yeah. And so she's never tried, when in reality, she could have done all of this stuff, and she's lost all of this time and all of this freedom.
Yeah.
Because she was always told you'll never be able to do this. And that's really sad.
It's so sad.
So
like,
sad.
I know mom's listening. Thank you for lying to me, mom. But it because I remember going through that paperwork when it came in, and it was really bad. But I'm just sad for her that she's lost so much time. And
yeah. Yeah, it makes me really sad, and it makes me glad that at least in your situation, keeping you out of the loop helped.
Yeah. No, so, it was traumatic in college to figure out that I shouldn't have been.
I don't know why. You literally read a piece of paper that said you'll never do any of these things, but you were already doing them. So I don't know why you took it so personally.
I think I'm going to quote this podcast I listened to with this girl who says that I could totally stay in a room by myself for 2 months and do nothing. And this piece of paper basically said that I should be able to do that. I'll never graduate, never have a job. Mom and dad need to take care of me forever. I'll never drive.
But none of that was true.
Yeah, but it was like, I have to go to work now after getting out of college. It's like, this was a lot easier life.
Yeah, but look at Amy. Amy literally basically got that piece of paper at 2 years old and then never tried. When in reality, she could have done all of these things.
Yeah, it's so sad. It's
horrible. Like, it's so sad.
Yeah, it's so sad.
And then she does cry. And then I of course cried. But they do offer her this thing called strabismus. Strabismus? surgery.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Strabismus? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a doctor. And it is an outpatient procedure that corrects misaligned eyes by strengthening or weakening specific muscles, right? And then it's highly effective, apparently, with a success rate of reducing deviation by 60%. But then it does say, and this is something we need to keep in mind because the idiot's going to try to do this right before her wedding, that the redness lasts weeks.
See, I don't think she's going to do it before the wedding because I feel like...
Have you not seen her wedding photos?
No, but the wedding planner looked... I mean, in the end, when she was like, I don't like the idea of my brides having surgery to change their appearance right before a wedding.
I think she does get it because in all of her photos of her wedding, her... Like, what eye is this? Her left eye? Right? Her left eye is
I am
like
dyslexic.
Very almost closed. Very... So I think she did get it because her face does look different.
I hope she doesn't. I hope she decides to wait, but
I can't tell. Her. I'm watching an Instagram video of her right now. Hang on. I'm looking.
Hottie's like, I think she did it before.
Hang on. Let me watch. I think she did it before because if you look at her wedding pictures, her left eye is like barely open in all of her photos.
I did notice that.
I think she might have gotten it.
Ugh, I hope not. But to each their own. Like if she want to do it, because she does have that crying thing about I just want to be beautiful, and I've never been beautiful because of this. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's
sad.
Yeah, it's like,
this made me so sad.
You are beautiful with or without all this, so
yeah. Like I think that Amy is a very pretty person. I think that she's a beautiful person. Inside and outside, which is what matters. Where Tammy, no offense, is neither.
Ugly. Just ugly inside out.
Ugly inside and out. So at least right now, maybe she'll win me back, but she's going to have to work it to win me back.
I'm going to need a lap dance like Andrea gives her later. Like that's the only way I'm
hell no. Don't touch me. She basically, every time she moves, says she has swamp ass.
Yeah, that's true.
You into swamp ass? You nasty.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Ew. But anyway.
Brother,
so, yeah. And then we finally get to the RV and Chris is picking up Brittany and Brittany rips the handle off of this fridge door. So this is how much research I did today.
Good.
I found this fridge and I figured out how to open it.
You have to like push a button. What do you mean you just pull it?
She was doing it right. I'm guessing someone else broke this handle because you just grab the handle and pull and it's supposed to open. And so someone else broke this. Like a Tommy boy, what'd you do situation.
I was about to say, I was like, is this, did Chris break it on the way over? I was like, well, just pull it, Brittany. Oh my God, I can't believe you broke it.
I can't believe you broke it. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
She was doing it right. Like I literally... Summer, I watched a 12-minute video of a guy switching the handle sides on this fridge so I could see how it worked.
And it literally just
And Kyle was like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, I'm doing research for my podcast.
I was like, I'm researching. This is important. How does this door work? I don't know. But yeah, you just pull it. That's it.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Just in case you guys were curious.
No, because I was like, maybe there's like a push, like, you know, like you have to like hold it and pull or like something so it doesn't.
That's what I thought too. I was like, there's got to be like a button or something like on the side.
Yeah.
Or a hingey thing. But no, you literally just pull it like a regular fridge, but I guess it has a better seal to keep it locked. I don't really know.
And she just Herculean.
I know how to switch sides now.
Yeah. She just Herculean the whole thing off. She needed those sodies.
And then tell me you guys are making more money without telling me you guys are making more money because she has no reaction to that. She's just like, well, this shit broke. And then she lays it down where I would be like, holy shit, how much is that going to cost me?
No. So like, I don't know if we've talked about our Dr. Pepper in the trunk experience in the rental car.
Oh my God, we haven't. That was a fun day. We've learned a lot of lessons.
We have, but we both panicked about, so I'm a drinker. Clearly, everybody knows about Dr. Pepper.
Summer loves DP.
Thanks. Okay, everyone who that's Dr. Pepper, but you, as far as you know, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, gross.
But anyway, so I took was it more than one 12-pack to Disney
I
this
feel
year?
like it was a 24-pack.
Oh, it may have been a suitcase. Yeah, I think it was a suitcase.
Yeah.
So I took a suitcase, and when we checked into the hotel, I was like, well, I don't need all these. So we'll leave some in the car, and I'll just come back and refill
it. In Florida. In June.
In the trunk of a rental car that we had paid for and put down. We don't need extra insurance. We're not going to break this.
Yeah, of course not.
And I went outside to get it, and the trunk was completely soaked.
Yeah, this was like a week. We'd been parked for about a week, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to go do laundry, and then Summer went to go get more drinks, and then came back with like, I don't know, 4 that didn't break.
Yeah, that didn't explode.
And you were like having a meltdown because at that point you were like almost on the verge of crying. So I just sent you upstairs, and then I went to assess the damage. Yeah, and it wasn't that bad, and we didn't get charged. So I think I had to take the spare tire out.
Yeah,
of the
it was
car.
like
it was a lot.
There was,
and then like I had to use like
everywhere
any piece of fabric I could find to soak up the Dr. Pepper in the back of this car.
Because we had some towels from going to the water park that we were like,
water park,
whoa.
Yeah. I think we just threw them away because I was like, I don't.
Yeah. It's like, what do we do with these? Because now they're soaked. Yeah. And then that's not all we did to this terrible rental car that we panicked about, because we also. So
this was so stupid.
We're so smart people, but this is how broke we are, because I panicked about the car because like now we have to buy this car because there's Dr. Pepper on the trunk. So then we get in it. We don't even notice this until we are leaving. So another week later.
Yeah.
And we had decided that our car smelled like weed at one stop, which
it did. Like our car reeked of weed.
Yeah, and we didn't notice the whole first day. Like the first day we did not notice it, but we got into it that second day. We were like, "Oh my god, why does the car smell like weed? It smells so bad." Yeah. So we decided we'd stop and get an air freshener to put in the car. And instead of buying an air freshener, because we're genius
like a car
women,
one,
yeah, we got wax melts for like your home
because they smell really good.
They smell really good.
75 cents or something at Walmart.
Yeah, they're super cheap, and we're going to be in Florida, so it'll be hot in the car. That'll melt the wax.
And you get more options for smells.
Yeah, so it smells so good. So we put that in our cup holder in a styrofoam cup.
Did you know styrofoam is porous?
And it was all in the cup holder, so we had to scratch it off.
Even double cupped it. I put it in 2 styrofoam cups.
Yeah, because we were being so smart.
We weren't. And luckily, you just like scratched it off
by yourself
while I drove. So anyway, we've learned lessons.
Yeah, but we panicked about both of those incidents. And none of those incidents were as serious as pulling the handle off of a fridge.
No. And we were even stressing out about the car smelling like weed, like that was our fault. And it was, and the windshield wiper, which was also not our fault.
The windshield wiper we did not notice till we got to, was that Mobile?
Yeah, when I was driving and it started pouring rain. Yeah. And then we find out that one of our windshield wipers is hanging on by like the bottom piece.
Yeah.
And it was like you could only use it if it was like torrential. Like your windshield had to be soaking wet for it not to almost rip off. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
it was,
we survived.
But that's the difference. It's because you and I both work full-time jobs and panicked anxiety levels for everything wrong with this rental
I'm gonna have to buy this Malibu.
Now I have a Malibu now. I don't know what's happening. This woman ripped the handle off a fridge and is like, well, that happened.
Here you go. That happened. Yeah.
But no, because you're 100%. That's why I had to bring all this up, because this is a difference between money and no money. Because I would have been like, oh my God, how do we buy a new fridge to put in here so we don't get charged for that?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I stressed out. So they load up. Also, Brittany apparently has Pioneer Woman luggage as well.
Yes, I noticed that. Her whole kitchen and everything else this woman sells.
That woman loves Pioneer Woman. I don't know her name, but she loves that woman.
What is her name?
She's from like Durant, Oklahoma, or somewhere like southern Oklahoma.
I thought it was northern Oklahoma.
I think it's like down by Texas is what I think. I think that's where
I
her
have no
farm
idea.
is because I looked
What
it
is
up
her
once
name?
when I was
Is
buying Pioneer Woman.
It's not Ray Dunn, is it? That's somebody.
It's like it starts with an R. It does.
Does it?
Yeah.
She's
Google
squirreling
it.
right
this
now,
is
people.
important.
Yeah.
Pioneer Woman.
What is her name? The Pioneer Woman.
Who is she? Her name's Ree, apparently.
Ree.
Where's her last name? Give me her last name.
Ree Dunham.
What the heck? It's just telling me Pioneer Woman over and over again. Her first name's Ree. Ree Drummond.
Okay, I thought it was a D. Where's she from?
Ree Drummond. Let me look up where
for
she's
some
from.
reason I have it in my head she lives in Oklahoma, but we may be wrong about that. Like Audie, she may live in like Missouri, and we were completely off.
Yeah. Pawhuska, Oklahoma.
Where the heck is that?
Okay, well now let me look up Pawhuska, Oklahoma. Pawhuska, Oklahoma is
in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's northeastern Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah.
You're right.
I think
I thought it was down by
that.
Texas somewhere.
See, I feel like somebody I know went to. She's got like a restaurant, I think.
Yeah, I think.
And I think somebody I know went to the restaurant. And I was like, okay, I don't know anything about it. Those random facts that get stuck in your head.
All right.
What'd you say the town was called again?
Pawhuska. Pawhuska, Oklahoma. So, anyway, then
my phone just went off and was like, if you're trying to speak, turn on the microphone.
Mine keeps saying that too. It keeps being like, bitch, no one can hear you. And it's like, okay, we're just looking at each other.
Mine hasn't done it until I started trying to say Pawhuska. And it was like, wait, what?
And it was like, what, are you talking to me?
What
no
do you
one
mean?
can hear you. But they go and pick up Misty, and Chris like honks at her a whole bunch.
Oh my God.
The new villain that they're trying to portray is all like, she's going to kill you. All sweet and laughing about it.
Yeah.
So.
Because clearly.
I just don't like this edit of Brittany.
And clearly you'd be like, your sister is going to beat you for this. Because
murder you. Yeah.
Because you're being annoying.
Yeah.
Or you're going to get flipped
Misty's
off.
Shirt, graphic shirt says, nope, not going to happen. So just so you know, she's not in the mood today.
She's not putting out.
And all of her shirts, she's never in the mood.
No, never. She has too many kids.
And
she's not doing it.
Brian's shirt says, like, what's this thing called? The table of element. Oh,
yeah.
Table?
The periodic table of
elements. That's it. Periodic.
Yeah.
It says, the element of confusion. I hate these fucking shirts. I hate these shirts. They piss me off. I'm getting pissed off.
To be fair, I feel like both of those shirts sounds like something you would find on vacation. Like, you know, when you've spent too much money, you've been there long enough, you're like, oh my gosh, I always say, I'm going to buy this. And then you buy it.
These are the shirts that you buy if you vomited and shitted all over all of your clothes and your only option is gas station clothes.
Yeah,
like,
no, they definitely do.
I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed.
You're annoyed?
Summer, I'm really annoyed. I'm heated.
I can tell. See, I thought all these shirts remind me of shirts that you find on vacation. Like, I feel like these are all...
They don't even look comfortable. They don't look soft. They look itchy.
They look like they're terrible shirts. But they all remind me of shirts that you find on vacation when you're like, you know, like it says like, the art of confusion. And then on the back, it says like Destin, Florida or something like at the one corner. And you're like, oh my God, I need this shirt. And you bring it home and you're like, this is the dumbest thing I ever bought. And I paid $22 for it.
It's literally just that like meme, like, I do that.
Yeah.
Which I love that one. That old
love
Vine,
that.
But
I love
like,
that Vine. Vine should come back. No,
I'm so annoyed. Vine should come back. If you can't make me laugh in 6 seconds, go away.
I love Vines. I still quote Vines.
I miss Vines. So I still watch Vines regularly.
I watch Vines all the time. Yeah.
I love them.
TikTok's not as good as Vines.
So, did you notice Misty gets shotgun?
No, I thought, are you kidding me? Yeah. They didn't even rotate.
Nope. But I wonder, because there is that clip of them hitting a bump. Yeah. And Brittany's immediately like looks like she's in pain. So I wonder if she was all like not sitting there. Nope, that was terrible.
Not sitting there. But I did think it was funny for a trip for you and your wife. You put your wife in the back with your little sister and her.
I think that it's
fiance.
Personally, if we were going to do an RV trip, first off, I don't want to drive. Secondly,
Amen.
Kyle would probably have to drive. Sorry.
He's got a license. He can do.
He literally does. He has a CDL. So
Yeah.
poor guy would have to drive. But
I'm
I
sorry,
want
that
to
was kind of unclear.
sit on one of those benches.
Yeah.
Sorry. I want to be comfy.
If I'm taking an RV trip, I'm going to go lay in bed and watch Netflix, or I'm going to play a card game. I'm not going to be the boring thing that's up front where I already could do that.
Yeah, where it's just like a regular car. No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I would just leave whoever's up there probably by themselves. Yeah. Poor Kyle would be up there by himself while we're all in the back making sundaes and be like, you should get a sundae when you stop.
Oh, are you tired?
Are you tired?
I took 3 naps.
Well, there's a Buc-ee's coming up. No, I'm just kidding.
Why are you so stressed out?
Yeah, what's wrong? I'm fine.
It's just Georgia. It's just Atlanta traffic.
It's fine. How bigger is it? Yeah, you're fine. It's not that much bigger than your regular car. You're fine.
Right. But then Brittany, Amy gets on the RV and Brittany is all like, welcome home.
Yeah.
And it's super cute and warm. So anyway, but their only rule is no number 2s. So
can we say that is a great rule? But what if you have to
why no number 2s? Can you not number 2 in this?
Because of the smell.
But we could get places way faster if you could number 2.
You don't number 2 in public.
I have to now because I'm on metformin, and so I don't have a choice.
Yeah, but I think the number 2 rule is a genius rule.
Yeah, but it makes me wonder if it's the RV company is do not shit in these. You can pee only, no pooping.
Okay, so we're a close family. We've talked about that. We're a super close family. But could you really be back there while all of us are just a plywood wall away?
I don't think you're hearing me. I am literally on metformin. I don't have a choice, number 1. And number 2, if you've never been on metformin, you don't have to try to poop ever.
It's I don't have to grow. Yeah, but you freak out when I talk against the crack at mom and dad's house.
That's because the way you do it, you sound like you're inside my head. You just reverberate. It's not because I'm uncomfortable with you being there. It's just because it scares me because your voice booms in the bathroom. But
it's so much fun.
No. But anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know if I would feel comfortable pooping with everybody hurry up, it's your turn.
If you had to, though, you would.
If I had to, but let's be honest, I also love stopping on vacation, so I'm not going to do 14 hours without a stop.
We love Loves.
Yeah. Loves sponsored our last trip, basically. We only stopped at one.
Our next trip.
We only stopped at one that wasn't a Loves and a Walmart, right? That was it? We had and Buc-ee's. So we had 3 stops that were not
Buc-ee's
Loves.
We didn't get gas at. We just got food. So
yeah. And I dropped most
and
of it
also
on
we
the
didn't
floor.
need to stop. We literally just stopped for breakfast.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's another time I thought we were going to buy the car when I dropped half my biscuit on the floor.
Oh, I know. That was sad.
And this woman literally just ripped the handle off.
And then you stepped on it.
Yeah. I panicked so hard. I was like, we're going to have to buy a Malibu. We're going to split the cost. This is the kind of stuff that ruins relationships. Brittany's like, I broke that fridge. Whatever.
Yeah, no. They didn't care about that Malibu.
No cares.
But then they start planning what they want to do. And one of the things Brittany wants to do is go on a carriage ride, which I argue when we get to it, I wouldn't call it a carriage ride. But anyway. No. And then they start looking at their fancy hotel. That's the whole story. And then Amy shares the good news that they got from the eye doctor with everyone. And everyone's super jazzed for her.
But only because Misty prompted her.
Yeah. Which I kind of liked that Misty's Misty's you have news, Amy.
Yeah. Let's go. We're talking. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they make a joke basically well, Brian, let us know if Amy starts driving because we need to get off the roads. So,
yeah. Which typical. I feel I don't think that was about her being blind. I really think that's just typical. Oh, our 16-year-old cousin's learning how to drive.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I didn't think it was oh, she's blind. I thought it more she's going to be reckless because she's crazy or something like that.
Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah. I hope she does it because I think this will give her a lot more freedom.
Me too. And I would love, personally, this is, okay, I know I do not like Tammy.
Nope.
You guys can be as annoyed at me as you want to be. I don't like her. But I would love for Amy to not only get married again, have a lovely relationship with Brian and her boys and this big, beautiful house now, and start driving before Tammy has accomplished fucking anything in her life.
Yeah, because with her being able to see and drive, there's no reason why she couldn't get a job too.
No, she can literally, well,
I mean,
this reality show, but
she could start like PTAing at her school or being like, hey, I'm going to sub like our mom did when we were kids. Like this could open up a world of possibilities for her. And I am so excited
that she never thought
her.
was possible. And Tammy, who other than being large, has no physical ailments, you know, like disabilities that we see at least, is still not driving a car. Didn't even drive the go-karts. So
yeah, instead we're gonna wedge ourselves in here really uncomfortably.
Yeah, anyway, whatever. And so then Andrea is heading to visit Darlene.
Why is she in every episode now?
Andrea?
No, Darlene.
Get rid of Tammy. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she just needs money. I wonder how many episodes you have to be on before they pay you.
Well, I'm tired because I feel like if we don't see her in the episode, then we have the preview for next week. Darlene's back. It's like, what? Why? Why?
Yeah. Okay. Do you think she goes to Amy's wedding? Because I bet she doesn't.
I bet money she doesn't. I'll put money on it. I'll put money that she doesn't.
I don't want to put money on it.
I will put melting wax in the next rental car.
Okay. No. If she... But I also agree she doesn't. So how do we work this out?
I don't know because I don't think she will. I really don't. Okay,
because I was going to say one of us has to buy a snack for the other at Disney.
I already have to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving on.
You're just trying to get free stuff out of me. I have to pay for your meals and your snacks now.
Okay, but that's because I'm paying for the gas. So don't make it sound like I'm abusing you. Or something.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, not that y'all care, but I'm terrible with credit cards. So I used credit card to pay gas on our last trip and paid it immediately only once, and then got home with credit card debt. So this year, Audie's going to pay for the gas on the way down because she does not like to go in and talk to people and give them cash. So, and then I'm going to buy her sit down meals on the way down. So just, there we go. She's not abusing me, and I'm not so financially irresponsible. It's like, oh no.
No, I'm excited. I think it'll work out because I prefer the convenience of just paying at the pump.
Yeah. I'm not good enough to pay it more than that one time, apparently.
Well, because we get distracted.
Yeah, we start talking.
If it's my turn to drive or your turn to drive next after your gas, then you have to tell me how to pay it. And that's just more complicated.
Yeah, it's just, this will be easier.
We could probably figure it out to where every time it's your turn to pay for gas, it's my turn to drive. That wouldn't be that hard to figure out.
That's a lot of planning, and we're already going to Disney.
Yeah, true. Anyway, so Andrea says it looks like Children of the Corn, like she's never seen fields before. Which I thought was interesting.
So does she live like in a bustling city? Because I have yet to see where this woman lives.
I don't know, because hasn't she come to visit Darlene before?
Yeah. I don't know. It was a weird moment to be like, okay.
Maybe there were kids standing in the corn that we didn't see. Maybe Malachi
that would be terrifying. I would turn into the corn and start mowing kids down. That is terrifying stuff.
Is Steve Guttenberg in that movie? Who's in that? No. Who's the guy in... Why am I picturing Steve Guttenberg?
It's not Steve. The girl is from Terminator, right?
Oh, okay. What's her face?
Sarah Connor.
Yeah. Sarah Connor.
That's not her name. That's how
Linda
I know
Hamilton.
Her. Yeah, okay, there we go. Who's the guy? I thought it was a blonde Steve Guttenberg. I don't think it's Steve Guttenberg. I think it's a blonde dude.
All right, let's see.
You are squirreling so hard like Dad right now.
Well, none of these people are familiar. Peter Horton? I don't know who that is.
Is that a blonde dude?
Well, he's old now.
Well,
you know what? I don't think we know.
I don't think we know who this person is.
Yeah, I don't know who this person is. I thought I would be like, yes, that guy. I've never
Oh,
seen
it's
this man
Pierce
in my life.
Brosnan. Yeah.
Yeah. So in my head, for some reason, it's Steve Guttenberg. It's not. Anyway, that's not interesting. We've done so many scrolling. Anyway,
We're sidetracking people.
so Andrea says that Tammy's mood swings have gotten so bad that Tammy ripped the closet doors off of the hinges.
Yeah, this triggered me again.
And then Andrea says, your partner shouldn't be ripping the closet doors off the hinges. Yeah.
Yeah, this is some. And I know that Andrea said she came home to find that her closet doors were ripped off. But this reminds me of, and I'm sorry, when I got divorced the first time, my ex tried to break Papa's bed that I have, our great grandpa's bed, with the last present my grandma gave me before she passed away.
Psychotic.
And ended up, and that was one of those moments where it was like, oh, I made the right decision because now you're just breaking stuff because you're so angry. You need to hurt somebody. Yeah. And to me, when Andrea said that, I was like, get out. This is some kind of like abuse playing out. What is her reasoning for this? Why would she do this? Like, typically,
no. It starts out, at least I've never been in a relationship like that, but from my non-experience, it doesn't typically start out as physical abuse against the partner. It starts out as like throwing things or punching around the person or those sorts of things, but it eventually escalates to them hitting you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. This is another ding for Tammy. That's like, this woman has no redeeming qualities, because
which, to be fair,
I do not understand that.
Andrea didn't say that the doors were ripped off the hinges because they had a fight. It's entirely possible. I've had these moments in my life where you're beyond frustrated or overwhelmed. Yeah. And then one thing goes wrong and then you end up breaking that thing. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It's just you were at capacity.
But I feel like if that was the case, like if you and Kyle, like you pulled open your closet door and you hit your toe and you were just like, that is it. No more doors in this house. Then you would spend the day ripping, let's say, quote unquote, ripping or taking all the doors out of your house because you're just like, no more doors because I'm not going to do this. I don't think Kyle would then be like, yeah, your sister ripped all the doors off their hinges. I think it would be like, yeah.
So let me go talk to your mom.
Yeah.
About Autumn's moods.
Yeah. I think Autumn might be losing it. She took all the doors off their hinges because one hit her. And that's the thing. I feel like it was the way she
is perimenopausal.
She could be. I mean, I've been perimenopausal. I've lost so many stickers this year from being perimenopausal. Yeah. But
well, you've done better. I feel like so.
I have.
I don't know what you changed, but you've definitely been doing better.
I am drinking.
But you, for a while, were losing your shit regularly.
Yeah, but I've never.
No offense.
No, none taken. I was definitely out of it, but I feel like if she is, then we need to get this under control. Like, yeah, because your partner, you need to
go see somebody.
Your partner should never be afraid of you like that. And the way that, and Andrea could be being dramatic. It could have been like, Tammy couldn't get a closet door open, so she just took all the closet doors off. But I also don't see Tammy being the kind of person who would do that.
I kind of, and I don't know why, but this episode, I did kind of get the vibe that maybe Andrea could be an embellisher kind of personality.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. So I'm wondering if like she ripped the closet doors off the hinges, or if like, you know, those closets like this?
Yeah.
You know, the folding ones? What if it just popped out at the top or something?
Yeah.
Or it broke, or I don't know. And I'm not saying that this isn't the reality and Andrea's lying, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But I kind of got the vibe that Andrea might embellish a little bit.
Yeah, because I feel like if I came home and Carl had ripped everything off, I would have been like, what is wrong with you? And I'm not going to your parents to talk to you about this. You need therapy.
Yeah, and you're putting all of this back up.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Because you're right. Yeah. Because if it's like one of those sliding doors, or remember those doors that we had as kids that were like the accordion doors? Those came off the track all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like
was it the left one that always popped out?
Yeah, you could almost just take it off. It was like, and it's gone. So, because I don't see, and I'm not trying to be rude, I don't see Tammy working as hard as all that. So, unless it was just because that's the only thing that makes me think that Andrea's not over exaggerating. Because I could see in a fit of rage her destroying crap just to be like,
I could see angry. That too. But closet doors, I don't know. I'm not saying Andrea's a liar. I got a vibe later on that I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I don't know.
Yeah. And then Darlene like rolls herself outside.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I do not ever like seeing Darlene. And Andrea brings her flowers and like an entire Aldi bag full of stuff that we didn't get to see. And
which was
Andrea
very
did
sweet.
Get her teeth fixed.
She did.
So,
which is funny because she's holding her face, and I didn't even notice till they said something about it.
I didn't notice either until they said it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, you did. And then she says, she gets a little emotional and she's talking about how she doesn't even know how to smile. And she feels stupid because she doesn't know how to do it because she's always tried to hide.
Yeah.
And that made me, I'm proud of her. I'm glad that she got it fixed. And I hope it helps her confidence.
I do too.
Leave Tammy.
I think that would help a lot.
Yeah. And then Darlene says that she hasn't put her teeth in 5 years. And I'm all like, yeah.
Yep. Granny gum jobs. We can tell.
Yeah. I knew there was one person I knew who had dentures who would, because they hurt, to be fair. That's what they said. And then they would not wear them. But then one time they were like, you can't even tell that I'm not wearing them. And I was like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
The bones in your mouth are missing and it makes your whole face look different. Like, it's fine, but like,
it's fine. Like,
we know.
We love a confident person, but no, it does look different. It's kind of like, if I take my bra off, I'm like, you can't even tell I'm not wearing a bra. It's like, yeah. No, you can, because
you can.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm glad that but yeah, no, there's a difference. I see. But, I notice. Also, I love how she mentions Andrea's weight, and I'm so tired of that. This is the only weights that are mentioned, but
Andrea's not even supposedly. We have not even once talked about Andrea trying to lose weight.
No.
So whatever, and also it's probably because of stress.
Yeah, because poor old girl is like fighting for her life over there because Tammy be ripping stuff off the walls like a psychopath. Yeah, so Andrea starts telling Darlene that Tammy's not acting like herself and she's having outbursts. And then Darlene says, yeah, that doesn't sound like Tammy. She usually holds it all in. But then Andrea, in like a little interview on the side, says that Darlene said that Tammy is going back to her old ways. And she's like, and I don't know how to convince her that this is new and I've never seen Tammy like this before. Okay. Yep. You are new, Andrea. Yeah. So if her mother is saying like, yeah, no, that sounds like her, why do you think you know better than anyone else in the family to say like, no, well, this is completely different? Yeah. You're wrong. I don't know. That's like, and here's another example from our past. When our cousin's girlfriend said that Mom and I are so genuine and you lost it. Oh my God, I died laughing. I died laughing. Because you don't, I'm like, these two, Summer and our mom, are like, they put on their social anxiety mask and it's very extroverted and it's fucking annoying. Like, it is not like them at all. And then one of our cousins' wives was just like, oh my gosh, your mom and sister are the most genuine people I know. And I was like, no, the fuck they're not. They would be first people to tell you that they're not. Yeah, we're fake. We're so fake. But yeah. But that's what you do. But that's what this reminded me of. It's like, Andrea, you don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart. This woman knows this woman. Just like my sister knows that I am super fake until I get super comfortable. Yes. And then it's real. Yeah. And the veneer, for me, as someone who knows both of you, I hate it. She can't handle it. But yeah. It's like a customer service voice that they do when they're not comfortable. And then you're just sitting there like, can you please stop talking like that? Yeah. It's very fake. It's very I
It's
can't even
very
put it on.
retail.
Yeah, it's very retail.
No.
I'm very good at it, but
You
I
are.
don't notice it. But yeah, that's what this reminded me of, is her being like, "Oh my god, they're so genuine." It's like, no, you don't know them.
No, they're not. You do not know these women.
Like,
no, they're not.
You've known them for an hour and a half. Trust. That is not the case. And that's what this reminded me of her being like, I can't convince her that this is new. It's like, it's not.
It's not. This is just who she is. But, and then
Ugh.
Andrea shows us her like pussy leg because she's breaking out. And I looked it up. Okay.
Okay.
And so I think, I don't know how to say this, but I looked up autoimmune disorders that cause pussy legs caused by stress. And so bullous pemphigoid. I don't know how to say it. A pemphigoid? Bullous pemphigoid is an autoimmune disorder causing tense, itchy, fluid-filled blisters on the legs triggered by stress, physical trauma, or medication. It says it's primarily seen in adults over 60 with immune system antibodies attacking their skin.
Andrea is not 60.
No, but this is the one that I found that sounded the closest to what she's experiencing.
Yeah.
And I also looked up Google Images. Yeah. And it looked like it.
It did not look good. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, if I was just, because they're not engaged, this is still just her girlfriend. If my boyfriend was making my legs erupt in pustules because of the stress, he would no longer be my boyfriend. It's like, I can find somebody else. Your health is more important.
She says she's
Especially
gone to
ripping
the
doors
ER.
Off. Yeah, multiple times.
She's gone to the ER multiple times and is losing her hair.
Yeah.
Well, how is Tammy worth this?
How is
anyone worth this, especially at the beginning of a relationship?
Yeah,
like,
when
I'm sorry,
you should,
like you could be in this
excited.
much stress after like 20 years of marriage and like things have changed in life, or like things are going on. But this is the beginning when you should be in the honeymoon period.
Yeah, you should still be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to go home to you, and we get to wake up together. And
they just moved in together.
Yeah, I would break up with her tomorrow or today or yesterday. Like, I do not understand.
My house. I would move states.
And Andrea is such a sweet person. Because she's even like, I just want Tammy to get better. It's like, she's not going to get better. This is just who this woman is. So
she needs therapy. That's what I think. I think she definitely needs
Andrea or Tammy at this point.
Both.
Because I wonder if Andrea had like some self-esteem and some therapy.
Clearly.
She could like.
Why would you put up with this?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know.
It makes me really sad because I know that it's a reality that people feel trapped in relationships and can be in these horrible situations.
Yeah.
And I hope that if you're in a situation like that, you find the resources and whatever you need to leave.
Yeah. I hope.
Because no one deserves this.
No, I hope you can learn to love yourself more than the person you're with loves you and get out, because you are amazing and you don't need them. Yeah. You do not need all that. That is.
No.
And Andrea needs to go, because I was like, so far, everything you have said in the last 2 episodes, I'm like, why are you still with this woman? What are we doing? What are we doing?
But, and then Darlene basically is like, well, I would take her to a doctor, but don't bring up the conversation if she's in a bad mood. And then Andrea admits that she's been thinking regularly about breaking up with Tammy at this point.
Then
Which they're still together to this day, so whatever. Anyway.
She must, the only thing I can say is she must be a delight when the cameras aren't rolling. There is something about Tammy that makes all these people love her. And clearly TLC is not putting that on the air, because I don't see it.
Yeah. No, and other than there's like a couple of seasons. Well, actually up until this season, we had like a good break when she went to rehab and met Caleb to this season, where she seemed so level-headed and calm, and Amy was the one who was going crazy. So it'll switch again. I'm sure it will.
I'm sure. But right now, it's bad.
Yeah. And so then the other siblings have made it to New Orleans. Amy brags that she didn't fart the entire drive and admits that the last fart like made all hell break loose, but admits that it smelled pretty bad. So maybe apologize to Amanda.
Yeah, maybe be like, hey, I'm sorry I overreacted about my farts.
Well, we've talked about it, but like to be fair, a lot of stuff had happened with the camel at that time.
Yeah, she was under a lot of pressure. Yeah.
But then they don't know the word for beignet, and they
oh my
throw
God,
out
I love this.
Bigots and bidet, which bidet is way closer.
Yeah.
Bigots, I was like, excuse me.
No, because when Missy's like, I want to try some of them bigots, I'm like, what?
What? No, that's not it.
That's not it, girl. That's not it.
So that made me laugh. And then they make it to the hotel. Amy's only goal is she wants this to be the first trip where they don't fight. And then Misty's new shirt, which is also ugly, says, some of y'all's biscuits ain't done in the middle. I hated this shirt. It was so ugly. I'm tired of the graphic shirts.
Remind me when we go in May to just pack graphic shirts. Just as a joke bag. I'll throw them all away at the first hotel, but just be like, oh my God, look at all my shirts I got.
We'll have to find a Goodwill.
Yeah, that's true. We would.
Yeah, no. This annoys me. And so the family's heading out. They start off by saying it's hot. Obviously, it's
New Orleans.
Humid.
I've never been to New Orleans and it not been hot. But
it's always hot. It's hot and muggy. And then they like a horse-drawn buggy thing shows up, and Amy does agree to get into it, but only if she can sit as far away from the horse as possible. And I was proud of her.
I honestly, the whole scene with her like griping about, I have to just say, when she was griping to Missy and Brittany about, I'm not doing that. I was like, oh, well, it must be about the horse thing because that would make sense. And then she gets in, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it's not that.
I think it was the horse. I think she thought that, because when you say horse-drawn carriage, I picture those that you find like in downtown bustling areas where it's just a much smaller carriage and you're pretty close to the horse. Yeah. So that's what I think. But they appear to be near Bourbon Street. I don't know my way around New Orleans, but
we've been there.
Stopped by to see some. We have, but they stopped by to see some street artists, and Amy is like in her element talking to them about the art and talking to the artists. And then I did love this because this is how I feel. Chris and Misty both say that it was cool, but they were both done after 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, actually, Chris says 10, and then Misty's like,
and then Misty goes, be serious. I would say 2.
Yeah. Be like, that's cool. It's like when you go to the state fair, you just kind of walk by and be like, that's cool. And you don't ever really stop walking. Also,
no.
I don't think these people were pushy, but like when you go to the fair, you can't stop because someone will be like, oh my God, you want a sample? Do you want this?
Yeah.
Let me straighten your hair. Which I was like, okay. But I do think we drove by this on our way out of New Orleans,
so.
When you and me and Kyle went.
Yeah, it looked familiar.
It did.
So
there was a lot of
familiar. The beignet place that they go to looked like the beignet place we went to.
Which we remember. Okay. I was like, I don't remember those being that great. But maybe I'm just not a beignet person.
I mean, like, the beignets in Disneyland are so freaking good.
I've never been.
Well, I know you need to go to Disneyland. Anyway, and then I think that this is a genius job. So they meet up with a guy whose whole job is food tours.
Yes.
And so he takes them around to different restaurants and lets them try stuff, which I'm like, how do you get this job?
No,
I want this job.
This is great. Like you get a good car, even a van, and be like, oh no, I'll pick you up. We're going to do, this is the rice that's the best. This is the cupcakes are the best.
Like, po' boy that's the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause you could do sweets or savories or like
both.
Yeah. I was like, this is genius. Genius.
Yeah. So he takes him for red beans and rice, po' boy, jambalaya, and then a sandwich, which they didn't like name.
It sounds like a muffalito. If you look it up, I bet that's what it was.
I don't want to Google another thing.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was a muffalito. Okay. Or muffaletta.
And then Misty finally mentions to this guy that, hey, we've all had bariatric surgery, and if you eat too much, you puke. And then they have beignets. And I think that Brittany looks like she's not feeling good.
No, I think she's eating too much. I did like this part. You kind of went past it, and I just want to go back because I love when Misty asked him. She was like, "Have you ever been around people who's had gastric bypass?" He's like, "Yes, ma'am, I have." And it reminded me so much of being down south because it was just instantaneously like the accent, the almost apology, like all of it. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm."
Well, I feel like what were you like? Okay, you don't have to eat it. This is this guy's job that you hired him to do. So maybe like, she's just saying like, hey, you don't have to order that much food. Like there's only.
It's like, hey, you could just get one bowl of jambalaya and we'll share and we will still pay you the same. But no, because I was just like, he sounded just like, yes, ma'am. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm back down south. And then she's like, because we can get sick. And it's like, okay. But you're right, because it's like, this is like the cupcake tasting all over again. It's like, just because it's a full cupcake doesn't mean you have to eat a full cupcake.
Yeah, you don't eat the whole thing. It's fine.
Which, you know, like our dad has trauma with that anyway, because dad still cleans his plate.
His plate.
Yeah.
And your plate if you don't finish it.
Yeah, he'll be like, just give it here. So. It's like, Dad, or I could throw it away.
Or, it's not good.
Yeah.
So don't eat it. But anyway, and then Amy says that Brittany doesn't appear to be enjoying herself, but I just think that Brittany wasn't feeling good because she looked hot.
I think Brittany, it's really humid in New Orleans. It is super humid.
Mm-hmm. Very
hot. And then if humid. She has been being really good on her diet. Like every time we've seen Brittany eating, she is great. This is a lot of food. And you know how hard it is to stick to anything on a vacation.
And they were like eating at restaurants and then walking to a new one.
Yeah.
Which would be a lot. Like that's like, I would probably puke. But like
this is too much.
So the next thing we get is they're going to like a voodoo center. That's what it said on the sign. To get rid of their bad energy before they get married.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really have a lot of notes because it was just like, I didn't follow what was happening really. They were just kind of shoving them around.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely one of those moments where it's like, okay, so y'all tried to find something to do. These people said, oh, you can come here and we'll figure it out. Because like the background people look like they were like, okay, like no one seemed to know what they were doing. There was a lot of people
in this tiny little room.
Yeah. Together. Which I know, because like then because it starts off with let me give you a history of voodoo. And I'm like, okay, that's a very rich history. Let's go. Yeah, let's hit it. Like, so it was very interesting. They told them to walk through the flames, but both her
they didn't
and Missy
walk
and Brian,
through the fire.
No, they jumped over it. Yeah, I'm like,
they didn't even jump. They literally just stepped. And I'm all like, okay, that's not nearly as cool as they're acting like it is.
No. So. Because like, and I didn't notice, I need to go back and watch it because I don't know if the priestess stepped in the fire when she walked through it or if she was just walking naturally and stepped over it. But all of their steps were over it like
they did.
Okay, so it's not walking through the fire. That's walking over the fire, which I mean, I guess is still scary.
To be fair though, the priestess like had that long skirt on, so she was way more in danger than anyone else.
I know, because that was my whole thing. I was like, and now it all goes up in flames.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting. They basically wash their feet. They walk over the fire. Missy's there because she says she's just interested in different religions. We find out that Amy and Brian can share shoes. Interesting.
Yeah, and that Brian wears her panties.
And Brian is wearing her underwear.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it is one of those like, is he wearing, I mean, because I don't know if this is a day one and maybe he's like, oh my God, I forgot to pack underwear, so I need to borrow yours. Or if this is just, does he just prefer to wear her underwear? You know, it's one of those like, I have questions. But yeah, the shoes, I love how the woman's like, oh my God, these are nice shoes. And she's like, those are his. Because
those are his. And he's like, yeah, because she only brought slides and we were walking all day.
Yeah, which is her. I have somebody I went to Disney with once who did that. They only packed Crocs and needed my shoes at the end of my trip.
Yeah, I made bad choices. I was much younger. That was when I cared about being cute, and now I don't.
Yeah, she literally, I left, how many days before you? Like 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
And
I told Summer to come
I need all your shoes.
all of her shoes to me.
Yeah, because I met her at Disney Springs, and the first thing she said, not, hey, I'm glad to be doing this with you. This is so much fun. She's like, give me your shoes.
Yeah, that's why I love having a sister, because there were no questions asked.
No, it's just like,
I just got the shoes.
I was like, okay.
And then you were like, yeah, these shoes are shit.
Yeah, these are terrible shoes.
Yeah. I was in pain, but anyway. So, and then they go kayaking in the bayou.
Never doing that.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
There
And
are
then
no.
we get a shot of Amy dangling her feet.
Yeah.
Off
Over
of the
both
kayak.
Sides?
It's a swamp.
Yeah.
No.
And this was a relatively clean swamp from what I've, like, you know, we've seen some sketchy swamp, not sketchy, but, you know, more overgrown. But I was like, absolutely not. There are alligators in the puddles by the battleship. I am not doing that.
Yeah. Our mom, like, because our dad used to, like, have business down in the South a lot in Florida. Yeah. And our mom said that the first time we got there was a guy who was like, what did he say to her? Like, if you cannot see the bottom, if it's not a pool and you can't see the bottom, there is an alligator in that. Do not let your kids near it, period. So I would never kayak like this.
Let alone with my feet dangling over the edge.
In a teeny tiny kayak? Yeah. No.
I think we may have some PTSD from being, because I remember that being told that if there's water on the ground, there's an alligator in there. I remember being told that, but we also used to watch Crocodile Dundee a lot. So
we did, and Croc Hunter.
Yeah, so maybe we just have some trauma, but abso-freaking-lutely not. Because when they said they were going to go on the bayou, I was thinking those big fan boats, which I've still seen. Like, what are they? Because I watched this guy. I think he calls them swamp puppies, trying to jump up in those, and that would scare me to death. But at least I don't know, for metal I feel better. But this is a plastic boat. No,
this is a plastic teeny tiny boat that I'm already balancing in.
No, because like when Misty and Chris were having like a little paddle war, and like she did like this, I was like, oh my god, she's dead. She's just dead.
Yeah, I feel like, tell me you've never been down south without telling me you've never been down south.
I was like, no, none of this.
Yeah, no,
none of it.
I only go swimming less in the ocean now because now I'm an adult and it terrifies me. But like in a pool.
Yeah.
In the South.
I love swimming in the ocean. But I'm less afraid of sharks than alligators. And I don't know why. Because we had that one that, like the dolphin boat that was right next to us that one time. But we go out deep when we get in the ocean.
I don't anymore. I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to anymore.
You're like, no.
I want to live.
I choose life.
But then we get to the conversation between Andrea and Tammy in the parking lot at a park. And then Andrea's having to convince Tammy to get out of the car to film for her reality show.
Yeah.
Which is very annoying. And then she won't get out of the car. And then Andrea bounces on her a little. Which, okay.
Yeah.
But then.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was like, okay, that's. And I love how Andrea's like, I'm just trying to do anything I can to get her out of the car. And then this almost sounds like a Dear John letter when they start talking. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just leave her in the car then and be like, hey, I'm going to take you to your mom's because I'm done.
Yeah. Maybe that's why she's like, get out of my car so I can leave.
Yeah. Like, that's honestly thought. That's what I thought too. It's like, she's like, get out of my car. By the way, I need my keys.
Like another graphic t-shirt that just says, and it's matching.
Yep.
And so they both are wearing t-shirts that say, this is my Halloween costume.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm getting triggered.
You are getting triggered. I can see it.
I hate it.
Also, I have an issue with this beyond the graphic tees because I feel like, and I don't know, maybe I'm just a dramatic person, but when I fight with people, I change their contact name in my phone. And I genuinely like take off, like if Carl and I are fighting, sometimes I'll be like, well, I'm gonna take my wedding ring off and just because I'm gonna put lotion on my hands, I'm gonna forget to put it on. Because it's just, for me, it's just like a little bit of outward like distancing.
A little bit of petty.
Yeah, a little bit of petty.
Passive aggressive.
So if Andrea is so miserable and can't stand and she's thinking about breaking up with this woman, why are we dressed alike? Because I feel like it would be so much easier to be like, hey, I'm not wearing this dumb shirt with you. I'll wear one of my Kentucky shirts. Because I
I said last week, if you are two women or two guys, wouldn't the benefit be
share a closet unless you're just vastly different sizes? Like, I get it.
I just feel like, why are we buying two of these? And this isn't the first time that they've matched.
No, they match all the time now.
Event.
No,
and they're matching, and I'm just like,
according to Tammy, she does this for Andrea because Andrea never knows what to wear, so it just makes it easier. It's like waiting to see what someone else is wearing so you can get dressed is not easier. It's not.
No. It's not. This is stupid. But then Tammy gets out of the car eventually and says that she has anxiety and depression and she has hella mood swings.
Yep.
And she's trying to keep her anger down. And then Andrea says, like, I knew something was up when you didn't want to go on the trip because you always want to go on the trip. And then Tammy's basically like, oh, well, I don't want to deal with my siblings or their bitching.
Yeah. Because all they do is gripe. And it's like, that's you.
She complains all the way to the bench.
Yeah. And no one's complained in New Orleans this whole time. So it's like, huh.
No one's fought weird. At all.
No.
But then, like, okay, so I did write down, because this is probably, which we've already gone on for an hour and 40 minutes, but like,
doing good.
This is the annoying part of this episode. So they make it to the bench, and then I wrote down, I think this is the only scene with Tammy. So this is the most outrageous thing that's been said this entire episode. Of course. So she says, I think it's bullshit my family decided to go on the trip without us. I don't think it's fucking right. Like, me and Amanda didn't want to go on it. So the trip should have been changed to something that everyone wanted to do.
Yeah, I hate her. I know that that's not wrong, but she invited herself on this trip that Chris was talking about to take Brittany on. What is she talking about?
Yeah, not only did she invite herself, she took Brittany's trip and added her, like, it was celebrating her too.
Well, hell yeah, I've worked harder than she has. It's like, oh, okay.
And when she heard they were going to New Orleans, she wanted to go.
Yeah.
The only reason why you decided not to go is because you're having problems with everyone and you want attention.
Yeah, I also love how she throws Amanda in with her in this. Well, Amanda hates everyone too. When Amanda's not going because she doesn't feel good.
She legitimately has a reason to not go.
It's
and Amanda wanted
different.
To go.
Yeah.
She was also excited about going.
Yeah. This is not Amanda and you are like, oh, no, yeah, you're right. It is bullshit that they're going to go on this trip without us. And we didn't even want to go to New Orleans. Amanda's not going for health reasons. You're not going because everybody hates you.
And it wouldn't have mattered if they, first off, you didn't want them to change locations. No. Secondly, it wouldn't have mattered if they had, because you still wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
So this is insane to invite yourself on someone else's trip and then get mad when you say you don't want to go and they still go.
Yeah. This is some narcissistic, like, they should change the whole trip for me because I decided I didn't want to go now. It's like, what?
Yeah. And then she adds, but at the same time, I don't give a shit. I don't want to be around my family. I don't want to be in a vehicle with them. So shut up.
Yeah.
Literally shut up.
I can't stand her. I can't. Like her. I can't anymore.
Yeah. Same.
Like, I know that she does need therapy, and maybe this is just because she really thought that after her skin removal surgery she would be a different person, and she's not, because you're still the same person, you're just lighter. But I'm over it.
But I just don't understand, why were we able to go so many seasons of a decent mask and a different seeming Tammy, and now it's back to like season 2 behavior?
I don't know. Maybe you hit the nail on the head. Maybe it is menopause or premenopause, because the first of this year was angry about everybody. Your eyes got really big.
No.
Like, we don't have video podcasts, but one day y'all should have seen her eyes. They got so big. Like, what?
No, girl, you're fine.
Yeah, no, maybe it is menopause, but I just think she's losing her mind. And this is trying to make it about her when it's clearly not about her, is making me mad.
I hope, and this is me being kind, but I hope she figures it out before she pushes everyone who cares about her away.
No, you don't, because if she keeps doing this, then the show will continue to be good.
No, they'll just move. They'll move on to someone else.
That's true.
It's been Amy. It's been Tammy. Maybe they've done Amanda.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, it is fun to watch. But also, these are real families, or this is the long con and they've just tricked all of us.
Yeah. I did not like this at all, because first off, you didn't even want to get out of the car. And as soon as you get out of the car, you just start griping about your family. Which, let's be honest, you don't do anything during the day. So when Andrea comes home, that's what you're doing, is you're griping about your family. So it's like, why is this still being brought up?
I don't know. And then Tammy adds that her anxiety has gotten so bad that she doesn't go to the grocery store anymore. And then she mentions that Darlene told her she looked like she gained weight. How many times do I have to say I fucking hate Darlene? I hate her.
I did love that little Darlene, and Mom said that I look like I've gained weight. It's like, oh my God, it would all come back to your mother, who we already hate. Let's totally bring her back into this. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, she would. She would be like, well, Tammy, you're gotten fat.
You know what I will say? Okay, so before Tammy got the skin removal, they were really concerned about her protein levels. And it seemed like she had gone the opposite. She was binge eating as a way to control. And it seemed like she was, and I'm not saying she was, but it seems like she might have been bordering on like an anorexic kind of reaction to food. And now I wonder if she's swinging back to using food as comfort, or she's lost both. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, because with gastric bypass, she would have to work really hard to eat as much to make herself sick. Like, she would
have to hurt yourself.
Yeah, which would be frustrating and would be angry making. But I feel like this show started out about weight loss and a journey. So it feels like if she was binging and purging, or binging and hurting herself, that would 100% be filmed. Like,
you would think
she just ate a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, and now she hates herself. Well, it's like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, but also, if you remember back to season 1 and season 2, when we 100% knew that Tammy was binge eating, Tammy was hiding it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not on camera ever.
That's true.
So Tammy has, since the jump from this show, hidden what she's doing.
That's true, actually. I didn't think about that, but you're right. She could be just, I don't know. I just love Darlene commenting on her weight, especially since in the last thing she commented on Andrea's.
God.
This is, if no other thing, this is a lesson not to comment on people's weights. Because
especially your daughter, who, I mean, like anyone, but like, this is your daughter who's been struggling and has done an amazing job losing weight. And you're going to tell her she looks like she's getting fat when you look like that?
Yeah. Like, I don't like Darlene, but no, this is just
like, our mom is delusional the other way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you could tell, like, our mom, like, oh, I feel bloated. And to our mom, we both are like a size 2 and perfect in like every way. And she doesn't see anything wrong with us. Yeah. And you're standing there like, no, Mom, I should lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah, no, Mom, I swear those size 10s aren't going to stretch. Not that much.
Yeah, and Mom's just like, let's go eat Mexican food. You look amazing.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
You feel fat? Thank you. How about some ice cream and some
mom
Mexican
is delulu about what we look like.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate, honestly.
Thank God. You always need someone who's like, oh my God, you're amazing. What are you talking about? You don't need to lose weight. You need to gain weight.
Yeah, because like our mom would be the first person, if you're like, oh, I've gained like 20 pounds and my pants don't fit. My mom would be like, who cares? Let's go shopping. And then she'd cut the size out of the pants for you.
Yeah, it's like, that's a number. What does it matter?
Yeah, if mom was really good when we were teenagers. And I know we keep talking, but it's our podcast. So
yeah,
whatever.
It's fine. Sorry, people.
But like our mom would, if she felt like you were obsessing about the number on your jeans, she would hide it. Like, she would make sure you did not know what size you were trying on.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Did she not do that to you?
No, but I don't remember obsessing about my weight until after I got married.
Oh, I did. I used to.
But you kind of had some issues. No offense.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't really, but I remember, because like all of my friends were like a foot shorter than me, so they were naturally lighter than me, and I, for some reason, couldn't understand that that's why.
Yeah.
So in like 7th grade, I was like a size 3, and I desperately wanted to get into a 0. Don't know why. I could, I couldn't breathe, but I could get in
I could make it work.
And I'm just like, yeah. So that's like where mom was like, no, you don't get to know what size your pants are anymore because that's ridiculous.
I do remember seasons where mom would cut tags out of pants. So I guess that was for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does work because it shouldn't be about all that. But yeah,
no,
Darlene
it should be about how you should wear the clothes shouldn't wear you or whatever. But like no one knows what size you're wearing. You should feel good. It doesn't matter what the number says.
Yes. Like that's I don't like people who get upset with numbers, and I've had my time being upset with numbers. Like I was heavily
same.
But I'm not now because like I'm upset actually because my new sweater. See, I got a new sweater. I thought it was a 3X and I apparently bought a 2X. I'm like, oh my God, it's not as big as I want it to be. And that's dumb. It fits fine, but I'm just saying, it's like, you shouldn't be obsessed with numbers one way or another. If it fits,
no.
It's kind of like that FedEx. If it fits, it ships. That's how it should be with clothes. If it fits, I wear it.
Yeah.
And then just be happy.
One thing I like to think about at Disney in particular, but like I like to think about, like I see women of all sizes at Disney that I'm like, oh my God, she is fucking beautiful. She looks gorgeous. Like I wish I looked like her. And then it always makes me feel a little bit better because I delulu myself a little bit, being like, someone in this park has
looked at you, and
thinks that I'm their goal. And so
no, and that's that's why I love the water parks at Disney, because the first time I went to a water park, I was really nervous about it because I was like, oh my God, bathing suits and walking around. And like the first time I went, Carl and I went, I was really worried about it, but nobody cares. Like I look more at other women just because I'm like, oh my God, I love that bathing suit. Oh my God, that is so cute.
Like, oh my God, you look so cute. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, just
that's why I do at Disney.
I don't know why Darlene is always mentioning, and I feel like she does it as a control thing and as a hurt thing.
She does.
Like if it was a genuine, like, hey, you know what? You say that you're feeling a little lethargic, you're getting a little angry. Maybe it's because you've put on a little weight, and I'm not trying to be rude, but maybe we need to go get that checked out. But that's different than be like, hey, let's make an appointment and see if something's going on.
I don't know. I know we're spoiled because my mom would never do that. But the most mom would do would be like, I need to walk. So I'm going to come pick you up at 6 o'clock in the morning and we're going to walk every day. You know, like, but mom would 100% play it like, you're doing me a favor because I need to do this. Yeah. Kind of a thing. Anyway, I don't know. I hate their mom.
So, she's terrible.
Then Andrea says that she doesn't like seeing Tammy like this and it's causing her a lot of stress. And then Tammy's like, I'm not trying to add stress to you. And it's like, you ripped the fucking doors off the hinges.
Yeah, like you ripped the doors off the hinges. You've literally spent the whole time. I had to drag you out of the car basically. And you've done nothing but bitch and moan. So
the whole time.
What do you mean that you don't want to add to my stress? You are adding. You are the stress in my life. No offense. Like that's you.
And then Tammy like admits that her attitude has caused Andrea's leg problem and she feels bad about it. And this is where I kind of don't know if maybe Andrea exaggerates, because Andrea starts showing her leg to Tammy like Tammy doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I thought that was just really weird because you guys live together and she, I mean, assumingly sees you naked. So she knows about your leg.
Unless she's a private person. I just didn't
understand
and she's like,
I don't know.
I tried.
Because she was like, look at my leg. And it was just like, okay.
Unless it's like a dramatic, like, you know, like if you hit me with a door and I got a bump, it doesn't mean that 20 minutes later I'll be like, did you see what you did right here? It's like, yeah, I know I did it. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. But I can see pointing out, it's like, yeah, no, like you did that.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it's more like, yeah.
This is just the only thing that made me like, okay, maybe we're.
But then she also tells her it's fine. She's also like, it's fine. It's like, but it's not. Because you just told her.
Fine. Your leg looks horrible and pussy. Yeah.
And you told her mom you've been thinking about breaking up with her. It's not fine. I hate fine. I hate, it's fine. It's not. You need to be like, no, it's not fine. And you need to figure out what is going on with you. And I'm here because clearly she is. If I need to start taking you to therapy, if we need to find a group therapist, if you need to go back on
our location isn't working, like what is happening?
Yeah. Is it because we moved in together?
This?
And now you're ripping stuff apart at my apartment. Like,
yeah.
What? This is not going to work.
It was insane.
It was too much.
And then Andrea basically starts kind of a breakup speech, but it isn't. But she basically says, I'm not trying to be mean, but I can't live like this. And I don't want to hurt you, but you need to, like, basically in her talking head, she says, I don't want to hurt Tammy, but Tammy needs to know what's at stake. She needs help or I'm gone.
Yeah.
So, and I hope she stands on it, but she won't.
She won't, but she should have been like, I feel like she got out of the car. It's like, and production's here to take you home.
Oh, yeah. It makes me sad. And I hope that Tammy is a truly amazing individual behind the scenes. So
there has to be something that we're missing. We have to be missing something. We have to be.
Well, I don't know. Jerry said that he loved her personality, and we were both like, what?
What?
What personality?
Well, and like she married Caleb, and Caleb loved her.
Caleb was very sweet.
So there has to be something. And this woman has been through a lot of changes, and she needs therapy a lot, but I don't know if being in a relationship right now is the right thing for her. I'm not trying to be rude, but I think we need to deal, because she's not even in a relationship. Because now I'm starting to wonder, because she was keeping Andrea away from her family, and then Andrea met her family, and now she's keeping herself away from her family, which makes it seem like, okay, so no one can be around your family now because of you.
Yep. And I still stand by that Tammy was using Amy as her emotional punching bag.
Yeah.
Amy has removed herself from that position. And since that has happened, Tammy does not know how to cope.
No.
At all.
No.
Because her punching bag is done.
I think she's trying it with Andrea, and Andrea is clearly breaking down. Like, yeah. I don't think Amy would have got rashes and all that, but clearly Andrea is not equipped to deal with this woman's emotional garbage.
Facts. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. And then the last scene, this is what I'm going to call the fake cliffhanger.
Yes.
Because the siblings basically tell Amy that they have arranged a surprise bachelorette party for her. I think that Lily is here. I'm willing to put money on the fact that Lily is here.
Let's go.
Not money, a snack.
Okay.
You think she's not?
I think she's here, but I'm willing to put your shoe bread.
What does that mean?
Like, if Lily is not here, I get it, and I get to not enjoy it as much as you do.
No, those are too high stakes.
Okay, well, what are you thinking? What stakes are you putting on?
I don't know, but like, can you just like get like one extra bite that you don't enjoy?
That I don't deserve.
You don't deserve it.
That you still get your shoe pastry. What are you giving up? That one bite?
Yeah. 2 bites.
Okay, I get 3 bites if she's not there.
Okay, 3 bites if she's not there.
Yeah.
And if she is there, you get your 1 and then you leave me alone.
Oh, so I don't win anything in this, but okay.
Oh yeah. Wait. What do you want? Do you want me to I'll buy you a pair of ears. I don't know.
No, you've already bought me a pair of ears. I'm really excited to wear them. What do I want? I don't know.
Okay. Do you want... I don't know what you want.
I know, because everything that I get... Oh, I know. I want the last soggy chip in the nacho bowl at Pecos Bill, because I love it when they're soggy.
Okay. Deal.
That looked like it was hard.
If Lily's not here, you get extra bites of my pastry. And if Lily is here, then I get the soggy chip.
No, I want the soggy chip.
I don't know how betting works. We fucked this whole thing up. That's not how it works.
I think anyway. if Lily is here, then I get 1 bite of your shoe pastry, and that's you winning, because I like the shoe pastry. I don't love it. But if she's not here, then I get the
You don't get the soggy nacho.
No, I get the soggy nacho because I love those soggy nachos at the bottom. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
All right, fair.
Okay.
Because I think Lily's going to be here because the siblings definitely seemed way less offended than I would be if you were acting like this when I planned something for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they keep playing this like Amy is freaking out.
Yeah. And
I don't think she is.
No, because I honestly thought this was about the stupid horse thing, the talking head part and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's like, no, it's about the bachelorette party. It's like, no, it's not. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb.
Yeah.
Because
this is dumb.
Even if Lily's not there, you just go out with your sisters and you have fun. Shut up. Like I will not.
Yeah, that's where
I will not be an Amy fan if this is really.
Yeah, I agree with that because I feel like just have two. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
Go out with your siblings and let them do something special for you that they want to do for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel. But we'll see what happens next week.
Who doesn't want multiple birthday parties? You just go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, another party for me and more cake? No.
We have talked about a 42-minute episode for 2 hours. So I'm cutting us off. So next time we'll be doing season 8, episode 8. Something borrowed someone's blue. And in the preview, we see Amy scheduling her surgery the week before her wedding.
Stupid.
Chris and Misty going to talk to Tammy, and Andrea and Tammy walking out of a mall, and Andrea crying in an interview.
I'm not going to be able to handle it if this woman makes Andrea cry. I think I might lose it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it though. We'll see what happens next week. But we got to post this.
Okay.
All right. So if you enjoyed hanging out with us, do a favor, hit the follow button, give us a like, share it with anyone who likes bitching about 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Yeah, leave us a comment. We love talking to people. Clearly.
Yeah, we love for 2 hours from you guys.
For 40 minutes.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Seasoned sisters, they're not quite 1,000.